And maybe moving to our more experienced or seasoned colleagues, what tips or advice would you give them in terms of proactive academia?
Yeah. Most of all, I would say walk the talk, put your money where your mouth is. I see many senior academics complaining all the time about the state of academia and how academia is going to the dogs. That's only natural. After a long time in any profession, you start to see its flaws very clearly. You can get more than a little cynical about them, but my problem is that many academics tend to voice their concerns mostly by publishing them in books or in opinion pieces in our academic journals. So you're not going to change anything by just writing about this. You need to be proactive and change our academic system and culture. However, you do need to realize that it might mean making choices that do not just continue to focus on the benefits for your own career. And one of my very good current colleagues at Middlesex once said, if you've made it to professor at 50, then you should spend the rest of your academic career supporting others in their career and serving the academic community. And I think that's an excellent principle. And that is really what I did 8 years ago when I joined Middlesex University, really focusing on supporting other academics. And then if I can, and that might be a nice final tip, don't ever think junior academics are too young to do something. I see senior academics talking about someone who is in their mid-30s, maybe even early 40s, saying, aren't they a bit young? But when you get older, and I noticed that with myself, a funny thing happens. Everyone seems young. Everyone seems inexperienced and possibly even naive. Obviously, junior academics are inexperienced. Maybe they are even naive, but that's not always a bad thing. It also means that they're not yet as jaded and cynical as most older academics are. They're willing to just give it a go. And what they miss in experience, they amply compensate with drive and energy. So let them fly, just be there in the background, but let them make their own mistakes.
I think that's great advice, and there's a call out there to more experienced and those of us who are, I suppose, fortunate enough to be around for a while to look at what we can do to help others along, and it is part of the remit. And it would be great if, I think your approach, Anne Will, is so positive and so inclusive and so proactive. It would be great to see more of that across the entire academic community.